Welcome to day 7 of our 21-day yoga challenge, Move Better, Feel Better. Today's practice is going to be one of my favourites. We're going to be twisting. Twists are a lovely set of poses and they're really, really lovely for our well-being, for our mind. You might need a brick or a block or a blanket, but this is going to be, to start with, we're going to start seated. So if over the last few days you've learned that actually you do need a little bit of height for those seated poses, then that's when you're going to bring your prop in. So get that ready and get yourself settled in a seated position, please, guys. So while you're settling, while you're shuffling, just a couple of little things about twists before we go into them. You may have heard a little rumour or a little yoga myth where twists are detoxifying for the body. They're not actually. They're really good for the body and they give the internal organs a little bit of a massage. It can help to restrict blood flow and then give a release of fresh blood, but it can't detoxify the organs, unfortunately. If it was that easy, when we'd had a heavy night, we would just wake up in the morning and do a few twists and we'd be brand new, but unfortunately that isn't the case. They do, however, aid digestion, so any digestive issues, then twists can sometimes be really useful in helping to relieve that. And also anxiety. If you've ever had that horrible anxious feeling, I don't know why I laughed then, I don't find it funny at all. It's because I know how uncomfortable it can be sometimes when you get that kind of anxious feeling in the chest. Twists are really useful at helping to remedy that and give you a little bit more breathing space. So, hope I've not hyped twist up too much now, but here we go. So we're going to start with our palms down today in our seated Sukhasana pose, or easy pose as it's also called. We're going to close the eyes or draw your attention and your gaze downwards depending on your preference. And just start to tune into that breath. What a breath have you arrived with today? Is your breathing shallow? Is it fast-paced? Is it controlled? Take a breath in, sigh the breath away. Now when you're ready, you're going to start to inhale for your count of 4 and exhale for a count of 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, out, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue that rhythm on your own for the next few moments. Each inhalation allowing your body to grow, to open, to expand. And each exhalation softening the body, calming the body and grounding the body. we're going to equalise the breaths, so the in-breath is the same length as the out-breath. Making sure we're aware of the breath, that we're controlling the breath in, following that breath all the way down, and then following the breath all the way back out again. When you're ready, we're going to inhale and raise the arms up above the head, and we're going to take a seated twist. As you exhale, take your right hand to your left knee and your left hand behind you. As you inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, looking to see if there's a little bit more rotation in the waist, in the spine. And allowing that back shoulder to relax and the chest to lift slightly. And then we're going to inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take that twist over to the opposite side. And let the back shoulder relax, lift up the chest. And then we're going to go back to the other side. Inhale, creating as much length as we can here. Exhaling as that twist moves over. Inhale, we rise nice and tall. Exhale, we twist back over. Inhale up. Once more over to this side. This time we're going to hold it a little bit longer. So as we twist here, breath by breath, you can see if there's more room. But with this one, we're going to keep the twist, but we're going to now shift the gaze forwards. And you might feel a little bit of a stretch in the neck. Then inhale. As you exhale, we're going to then take the gaze back and potentially deepen that twist on the out breath. Same to the other side. Inhale to rise up. Exhale as we take it over to the other side. Looking for that lovely twist around the waist. Deepening the twist where we can. Keeping the twist as we now shift the gaze forwards again. Feeling that gentle pull on the neck. Inhale. Exhale, take the gaze back over, maybe taking the twist a little bit further. And then we're going to come back to centre. We're going to pop off of our blocks now. You can always stay close by, always handy, and coming into all fours. So because we're going to twist, it's going to involve using the spine. So we're going to take a few rounds of our cat-cow, which you've already done. So as you inhale, allowing that tailbone to lift, belly button dropping towards the mat, heart forwards and up as the shoulders draw back. As you exhale, lengthening the tailbone, navel to spine, chin to chest as you press the mat away from you. 4 more. Do these in sync with your breath. When you're finished, we're going to return to our tabletop position. We're going to then walk the hands forward, tuck the toes under if they're not already, send the hips back and up as we press and pedal and stretch out in our first downward facing dog. So the first 5 or so breaths are yours to do as you like with. Make sure that that connection to the breath has made it to our standing pose. Feeling a nice opening through the legs, through the sides of the body. And then looking forwards between the hands, walking, stepping or jumping to the front of your mat. We're going to take a soft bend into the knees, going for that lovely passive ragdoll forward fold for the first one. Having a little bit of a sway from side to side, just allowing the upper body to kind of anchor down, really pulling, feeling the stretch to the backs of the legs, but not just in the backs of the legs, across the entire back body. 3 more breaths. Inhale 1. Inhale 2. Inhale for 3. And then we're going to come up in one big breath. So inhaling as we reach the arms up above the head, and exhale as we pull the hands down to the heart center. A brief moment here to connect inwards, to check in with your breathing, make sure you're happy with it, and if you're not, you're going to use this point here to reconnect. If you are ready to, we're going to inhale, reaching the arms up. As we exhale, keeping the hips pressing forwards, we're going to reach the left arm forwards and the right arm towards the back of the mat. Be mindful that the hips don't go with us. We want to keep those pressing so we get that lovely twist. And then inhaling as we rise up, exhaling as we take that movement over to the other side. Inhale, coming up, back over. That nice opening across the underarm, the whole chest. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Now as we rise up, we're going to fold down the middle, so hinging from those hips, folding forwards and bringing the hands to the mat. We're going to take that halfway lift position and we're going to stay here. If you find you're really far away with that halfway lift position, use your block and bring the floor a bit closer to you. We're going to then reach the right arm up towards the ceiling, and if it feels nicer, you can bend into that left knee, or we can keep it lengthened, depends on what your body has to say about it. Exhale, taking the right hand down, and then moving that twist over to the other side. Back down, and over. And once more, opening up to this left side. Both hands coming back to the mat now. We can pop our brick away, inhale halfway. As you exhale, we're going to fold, step or jump your way into your plank, and we're going to take our chaturanga into some cobras. So as your belly comes down, press into the tops of the feet. Feet are about hip distance. You can go wider if there's any pinching in the lower back. And inhaling as we lift the chest away from the mat. Feel the opening in the front of the body. Exhaling as you come back down. Inhale up. Exhale back down. Last one. And this time we're not going to go down. We're going to tuck the toes under. Send the hips high and back into your downward facing dog. Now with this downward dog, we're going to step the feet out as wide as your mat is. We're going to really distribute the weight across the right hands, the fingertips, the knuckles, so that we don't slide, and we're going to bring our left hand across the body, maybe finding the right ankle or the thigh. Take a lovely in-breath. As you exhale, see if we can take that twist a little bit further, maybe shifting the gaze under that right underarm. Changing sides, left hand to ground. Right hand comes across to find the twist. Twist from the navel. Inhale. And exhale. Right hand to the mat. Walk, step or jump back to the front of the mat. Inhale, rising all the way back up. Exhale, we're going to bend into the knees and come into our chair pose now. From our chair, we're going to pull the hands to the heart space. We're going to twist. So we're going to start to twist to the right, bringing that left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, pressing the palms, maybe seeing if there's a little bit more rotation. We're going to hold here for 3. 1. 2. And 3. We're going to inhale, come back into our chair. As we exhale, we're going to take that twist to the other side. So hands pull to heart center. Start to twist to the left, bringing your right elbow now to the outside of your left thigh. Using your breath to find and move into space. 1. 2. Three. Make sure we exhale that breath all the way. And then we're going to come back to center. Bring the hands to the mat now. Step back into our plank, lifting the hips into our downward facing dog. From here, we're going to inhale, take the right leg up. As you exhale, right foot is coming to the front and we're coming into reverse warrior. So I'm going to really press into the feet as we inhale, rising up. Left hand to the back of that left thigh, right arm up and maybe back. People always worry about going really far back. Worry more about creating length first. Once you've got the length, you'll get that stretch. As you exhale, we're going to bring your forearm to your thigh. Your left arm is going to reach past your left ear into our extended side angle, which we've already practiced. But we're going to take this into a twist now. So bringing the left hand down to the mat. Right arm is going to open into your twist, taking the gaze up towards your thumb. If it's easier, you can unplug the left heel, or we're going to keep it grounded as we breathe. 1. As you exhale, you might be able to twist a little bit deeper. 2. And 3. Lovely. Circle the hands back up, back into our reverse warrior. So this right leg is bent the entire time. As you exhale, we're going to lengthen it but not lock in. Reach forwards and down for our Trikonasana, our triangle pose. You could use your brick on the inside of the foot like we have done before. But we're going to twist here. So we're going to bring the left hand down to the mat and it can come either side of your right foot. Your right arm is then going to slowly twist open. Again, any tension in the left ankle, feel free to unplug the heel. If not, we're holding here. Inhale. Exhale, maybe seeing if we can twist a little bit deeper. 2 more breaths. 1. And 2. This is going to go back into our reverse warrior. So the left arm reaches forwards and up and back. As we then bend back into that front knee, back into our reverse warrior. Hands to the waist. Take the bend out of the right knee, turn the right toes in. As you exhale, we're going to take a forward fold, bringing the hands to the mat or your block if you need a little bit more height from the floor. From here, we're going to lift the chest halfway. So the chest is more parallel to the ground. Then we're going to ground into one of your hands while you inhale and reach the opposite one up towards the ceiling into your lovely twist. Exhale, coming back down, and inhale as you open through the other side. Alternate these twists from side to side at a pace that suits your breath. Taking your time to really experience the sensation of the twist. Where do you feel the twist the most? Is it around the navel? Is it around the ribs? Just being mindful of what you're experiencing. Once more. Once you've finished your next twist and both hands are back to the ground, we're going to bring the hands to the waist. Inhale, lifting up, nice and tall. Really grounding into the feet, and we're going to turn that left foot around so that we can take our reverse warrior on our left side now. So breathing into that left side of the body, feeling that openness. As you exhale, bringing the forearm to the thigh and the right side, creating that lovely long diagonal stretch. Leaning back, not allowing the head or the ear to rest into the left shoulder. And slowly circling that right hand down to the mat. So on the other side, I kept the foot down, but if you want to lift it up, absolutely. And then taking that left arm into your twist. Inhale. Exhale, enjoy moving into that twist. Then we'll go back into our reverse warrior. So the right heel will come back down. Inhale, circling those arms back and into your reverse warrior. As you exhale, Lengthening that left leg into our Trikonasana. Take a breath. Try and open up as much as we can. As we exhale, twisting our triangle. Right hand down to the mat. Left side opens up into our twist. Inhale. Exhale. And again. Coming back into our reverse warrior, sweeping the arms up, circling back into that reverse position. Taking hands to the waist, taking the bend out of the knee and turning the left toes in once again. From here, we're going to link the fingers behind the back. Keep this chest space nice and open and exhale as we take a bow. You could keep the hands resting on the lower back, or you can allow the hands to rise above if you would prefer. Inhale. Exhale, press evenly into the feet. And again. And once more. Inhale, coming up. I'm going to step to the front of your mat, bringing whichever foot forward needs to come. Inhale, bringing the arms up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale back into your fold. Step or jump to your plank. Drop down onto the knees. And from the tabletop position, inhale, reach the left arm open. Exhale, thread this arm through. Inhale, open. Exhale, through. 3 more. When you've completed those on the left side, take yourself over to the right. Inhale, opening up. Exhaling as we thread through. Inhale. And through. 3 more. And then we're going to come and bring this back to centre. From here, we're going to walk back to seated, so you can cross the ankles and walk back to seated that way. And then we're going to start to bring ourselves down onto the mat. As you start to lower yourself down, you can switch the core muscles on, you can pause, and you can go a little bit further, you can pause again, or you might think, no, I just want to lay down. You do whatever you need to do. Now this left leg is going to go nice and long, and our right knee is going to hug in towards us. I'm actually going to turn. Once you've hugged this right thigh in, we're going to keep the left hand on the left hip, and just take your right knee out wide to the side. And then we're going to inhale, come up, give that right knee to the left hand. Right arm is going out wide to the side at the same height as your shoulder. And as you exhale, we're going to use the left hand to bring this right knee across the body into our twist. You can turn your head to the right. Keep the right shoulder soft, and breath by breath, seeing if this twist will melt deeper and deeper. We're looking to achieve about 5 breaths here. So breathing in that right shoulder, right side of the body. Try and let the inside of the right thigh relax. And slowly, slowly bringing yourself out of your twist. Right leg is going nice and long now as the left knee hugs in towards us. Using the left hand on the left knee first, taking the left knee out wide to the left hand side. Keep your right hip grounded. Inhale, bring the knee up. Give the knee to the right hand now, left arm is wide. Exhale as the knee comes across the body to the right and your head to the left. Breathing into this left side now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last breath. Make sure you exhale all that breath out. Then slowly coming back to center. We're going to then bend both knees and pull both knees in towards the chest. You can take your nose in towards them if you like, or we're going to simply hug the thighs gently in towards the chest as we rock from side to side. We're going to stretch out, so reach the arms over the heads, point the toes. And as you exhale, hug yourself back in, make yourself nice and tiny. And then inhaling as you stretch out again. Then we're going to head into our Shavasana with our feet out nice and wide. Arms rest into the side of the body with our palms open, shoulders relaxed away from the ears. If Shavasana doesn't feel very nice on your lower back, you can always use a blanket and roll it up underneath the knees. Or you're always welcome to come into this pose, which is called Supta Baddha Konasana. Some people prefer to hold this than the legs out. So be experimental. Not one size fits all. Not everybody likes laying completely flat. So just find the variation that works for you. And then we are going to inhale through the nose. Follow that breath's journey all the way around the body. Follow the breath's journey all the way back out again. And follow the next 5. Once you've followed that breath and the 5th one is gone, surrender and let go of any control over the breath. Let the body relax and give yourself permission to relax and to be still. And without moving your body, just be aware of any sounds around you, any smells, just being aware of the sensations within the body, the other senses, and just very slowly bring back the sense of touch by rubbing your thumb and the tips of your fingers together. Allowing any other movements that you might like to take to slowly wake the body. And in your own time and when you are ready, pull the knees in and roll yourself over to your right hand side. As you rest on your side, always nice to take a moment of gratitude for ourselves, for showing up for ourselves, for doing something for us. And once you've taken that moment to thank yourself, we can press into the mat and bring ourselves back up to a seated position. And once we are seated, inhale, finding that nice tall spine, and exhaling as we end our practice together. Thank you guys for sharing another practice with me, for moving your body again with me, for breathing with me. Thank you, and I will see you for day 8.